Thank you, Mr. President. To the measure.
To the measure.
Colleagues, I've been serving in this legislative assembly since 1997 and have been honored to do so. This session, my level of frustration with the way this process is operating and the way I always thought it should operate and the differences between the two has grown exponentially as the weeks have passed. I haven't been sleeping well at night just because I'm so concerned about what we're doing. And I'm trying to understand why we're doing it, why this rush to judgment on so many things. You know, we rushed to pass a stimulus package that will create a few temporary jobs for a short period of time. And the ultimate beneficiary of that stimulus package is state government, because that's where the projects are. A bill that has not come to this floor yet, came out of Ways and Means Committee, was a tax on recording fees to spend on other measures, other things. It's called a fee. It's a tax. But somehow we seem to be rushing to do that. And by the way, that is an unfunded mandate on counties. But that doesn't seem to really bother us. A committee in this body 2 days ago passed a bill to take out the Klamath River dams with really no science behind it, no real assessment of the liability that the state of Oregon is going to incur. And in fact, without having all of the data that should have been available to the committee when they made the decision. And now we are rushing to do this disconnect so it doesn't appear we are raising taxes. And I suppose on the back end, then we can go back and restore a couple, we can reconnect on a couple things and proclaim how wonderful we are because we have cut taxes for some people. But, you know, it's a matter of the uncertainty in the public right now is significant and huge on this issue. There are, in the federal stimulus package, there are 50 tax cuts. 50. Where's our analysis of what's in the federal stimulus package relative to Oregon? Where is the analysis? We aren't getting analysis on anything we're doing here. We're just doing it because it looks good or it feels good. Colleagues, this is supposed to be a deliberative process. It's supposed to be an inclusive process. And at this point in time, a little over a month into the session, it has been neither. You know, the people of Oregon elected us to come up and here to represent them. They also elected 60 members in the other chamber to come up and represent them. I think they would be disturbed significantly if they knew how few people are actually making these decisions and how exclusive this process has been to date. This is not the way the legislature is supposed to work. I know that this is greased, it's going to pass, and be that as it may, I'm going to vote no because, not only because of the merits of the bill, but because of the way we are going about doing the business of the people of Oregon. Colleagues, I've got several letters on my desk here. Those opposing this measure come from the private sector of the state of Oregon. Those supporting the measure come from government. The message we are sending to the people of Oregon so far this session is that we consider government to be more important than the people. And I don't think that's the message we should be sending. This should be a vote on principle, Mr. President, and I urge a no vote. And, Mr. President, I need to declare a potential conflict of interest.
What is your potential? What is your conflict, please, potential?
I'm one of the small businesses that could be negatively impacted by this measure.
Well, your potential conflict of interest is noted. Thank you.